In 6 months' time, we see at the national level. Let us remember these two things. One, our responsibility of electing correct leaders who really lead each individual and totality towards the outer prosperity, towards the inner maturity, towards being a contributor to the totality. In electing the right leaders, if we fail and elect the dealers, then they deal with us in that way by which we will be nowhere. So be wise that way in electing not only that way the political leaders, but any of the guides, friends in our life. It's all our choice. Equally important, second thing is selecting for our own life choice the paths, path of artha, kama, bhoga, and thus the preyo marga, or path of dharma and moksha, that is shreyo marga. Selection also again is our responsibility. Fortunately, we are given as a human life. Fortunately, we are given all the faculties. Most unfortunate thing given to us by the Lord is freedom, which when rightly used would be helping us so much. So inasmuch wrongly used, it will be catastrophic and destructive for us and because of us to the whole world. Therefore, in electing the right leaders outside, in selecting the right path for ourselves, it is our responsibility. चूक गए उसमें तो बाहर अंदर दोनों जिंदगी बर्बाद. Both outer life, inner life, both will be destroyed. This is not a very simple thing to be taken very lightly and superficially. है ना? Let us not be smart and intelligent to justify our being irresponsible, negligent in these two things. Let us be very sincere and good and matured to take these things very sincerely to the heart. Isn't it? Just like a wrong leader elected, 5 years we have to suffer the tyranny. So, to the wrong path selected, the whole life is gone. When the freedom is given, abilities are given, why not choose the right? है ना? So, see what best can be done. Ourselves, the whole, every of the youth, youngster, children, सबको इन चीज़ों में पाठ पढ़ाकर मैच्योर करना है. So let us do our Ramayanam. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vyasaya Vishnurubhaya Vyasarubhaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. ओम नमस्ताराय नमः. शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः. शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः. शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योग विद्या धर्म विद्या मूल्य विद्या सेवा विद्या आत्म समय विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त गुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. सीतारामाभ्यां नमः. उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः. वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः. वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः. वेदव्यास महर्षिये नमः. श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिनः समस्त भक्तेभ्यो रामायण शास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्यस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद् भागवत ऋषि मुनिगुरु देवता दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभूति प्राप्त्यर्थम् अति दिव्य भव्य सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां सह साधनानां योगानां भक्ति वेदांतानां सह भगवद् भागवत गुरु शिष्य सांप्रदायनाम सहित पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण समस्त विश्व व्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति विश्व कल्याण विश्व एकता विश्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम तथा अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निष्ठित अस्माकं सह समस्त आचार्याणां गुरूणां संस्थानां भक्तानां सेवकानां साधकानां श्रद्धालूनां जिज्ञासूनां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्यक्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यादि वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा साधना सानुकूल्यतानां प्राप्ति द्वारा अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री रामसहस्रनामावल्याः पारायणं श्री रघुगीता शास्त्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे भगवदर्पणार्थे भगवत्कृपार्थे करिष्यामहे। ओम आदौ श्री राम नाम संकीर्तनम् ओम ओम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम श्रीराम जय 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 जय राम जय जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय स लक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्र उत्तरकांडम षष्ठ सर्गः। श्री महादेव उवाच। Friends, we are studying the most divine Adhyatma Ramayanam from last 502 days. We have done Balakanda, before that so much of Mahatmyam, Balakanda, Ayodhyakanda, Aranyakanda, Krindakanda, Sundarakanda, Yuddhakanda. Finally now we are in Uttarakandam. Just we are left with 3 chapters only. This after this 3 more. In the 6th Sarga, we are seeing the most profound topic first of how the rishis have come, requested Rama to protect them from Lavanasura. How Bhagavan sent Shatrugna does it, and he establishes Madura Nagari. One topic is over. Now, Sitaji gives birth to 2 children, baby boys. Our Valmiki ji names them as Kusha and Lava. And how right from beginning they were given all samskaras, educations. Then the best of it is Veda Adhyanamadi and the entire Rama Katha, which is the essence of Brahma Jnana only, is taught to them in the Kavya Rupa. And because of their beautiful Swara, Gatra and Tantri Vadana Saushtava, so too the Veena Vadana Ityadi, Tala Vadanam, how they became famous in the singing of Ramakatha. These are always and an example of their glorious singing is wherever they used to go, sing in the Rishi Mandali, है ना? जनपद में ऐसे होता था कि here is a cluster of rishis like one colony. Like in today's world, we have the NGOs colony, the doctors colony, the teachers colony, the chartered accountants colony. You have no different. In the same way, those days, different Rishi Muni's colony. A set of rishi with these disciples, assistants and students there, 50 of them, 100 of them. They कुछ किलोमीटर दूर पे और एक. So these both of them, Lava Kusha Lava, go there with their Madhura Swara and they used to sing that one. Ramakatha. Every of the Rishi Muni mesmerized Mugdha, they used to say, this is the sloka we saw from where we study actually today. We with our Dirga Jivana and Tapo Shakti have visited all the worlds, have heard so many concerts on Bhakti Ityadi, but nothing as this one in its Madhurata, in its Svara Ityadi. So that is a great certificate. Thus, going from place to place, singing there, coming in the evening to stay in relaxation in the ashrama. This what was their routine. They being Bhagwan Rama's children, perhaps Valmiki may be not giving them too much of work. है ना सेवा ये लोग करते थे होंगे but the fact that they go everywhere sing Rama Katha shows Valmiki ji has the soft corner and more freedom given to them. That also is good work, and ultimately Valmiki ji's goal is making Sita and Kushalava meet Ramji only, isn't it? So from this portion, we will study. In today's portion, Sri Valmiki ji along with Kushalava visiting this Ashwamedha Yajna which Ramji is doing. And there Kusha asking the Tattva Sambandhi Prashna to Sri Valmiki ji, and how Valmiki Maharaj Maharshi in few shlokas, maybe 2015, he gives the entire Sara of again Adhyatmic Sadhana right from beginning, telling us as to how and where we get caught up. It is in similarity with what we just studied in Hindi, our Aparadha Kshamapana Stotram. As it is hinted there, these are the Aparadhas we do. Same line may here it will be told, these are the ways by which we get bound in samsara. And that's for the opposite of that doing is the moksha karana or sadhana. Let us start. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Atha Sri Brahmana Puranantargata Adhyatma Ramayana Shastram Uttara Kandam Shashtaha Sargaha Sri Mahadeva Uvacha. Chant from verse number 31. Tatra Tatra Muninam Tau Samaje Surarupinau Gayantavabhito Društva Vismita Munayo Bruvan Gandharveshiva Kinnareshu Bhuviva Deveshu Devalaye पातालेष्वतवा चतुर्मुखगृहे लोकेषु सर्वेषु च अस्माभिश्चिरजीविभिश्चिरतरं दृष्टादिशः सर्वतः नाज्ञायीदृशगीतवाद्यगरिमा नादर्शिना श्रावि च एवं स्तुवद्भिरखिलैर्मुनिभिः प्रतिवासरम् आसाते सुखमेकान्ते वाल्मीकेराश्रमे चिरम् अथ रामोऽश्वमेधादीन् चकार बहुदक्षिणान् यज्ञान् स्वर्णमयीं सीतां विधाय विपुलद्युतिः तस्मिन् विताने ऋषयः सर्वे राजर्षयस्तथा ब्राह्मणाः क्षत्रियाः वैश्याः समाजग्मुर्दिदृक्षवः वाल्मीकिरपि संगृह्य गायन्तौ तौ कुशीलवौ जगाम ऋषिवाटस्य समीपं मुनिपुङ्गवः तत्रैकान्ते स्थितं शान्तं समाधिविरमे मुनिं कुशः पप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिं ज्ञानशास्त्रं कथान्तरे भगवन् श्रोतुमिच्छामि संक्षेपात् भवतोऽखिलं देहिनः संसृतेर्बन्धः कथमुत्पद्यते दृढः कथं विमुच्यते देहि दृढबन्धात् भवाभिधात् वक्तुमर्हसि सर्वज्ञ मह्यं शिष्याय मुने वाल्मीकिरुवाच शृणु वक्ष्यामि ते सर्वं संक्षेपात् बन्धमोक्षयोः स्वरूपं साधनं चापि मत्तः श्रुत्वा यथोदितं तथैवाचर भद्रं ते जीवन्मुक्तो भविष्यसि देह एव महागेहम् अदेहस्य चिदात्मनः तस्याहङ्कार एवास्मिन् मन्त्री तेनैव कल्पितः देहगेहाभिमानं स्वं समारोप्य चिदात्मनि तेन तादात्म्यमापन्नः स्वचेष्टितमशेषतः विदधाति चिदानन्दे तद्वासितवपुः स्वयं तेन सङ्कल्पितो देहि सङ्कल्पनिगडावृतः पुत्रद्वारगृहादीनि सङ्कल्पयति चानिशं सङ्कल्पयन् स्वयं देहि परिशोचति सर्वदा त्रयस्तस्याहमो देहाः अधमोत्तममध्यमाः तमः सत्वरजः संज्ञा जगतः कारणं स्थितेः तमोरूपाद्धिसङ्कल्पात् नित्यं तामसचेष्टया अत्यन्तं तामसो भूत्वा कृमिकीटत्वमाप्नुयात् सत्वरूपो हि सङ्कल्पः धर्मज्ञानपरायणः अदूरमोक्षसाम्राज्यः सुखरूपो हि तिष्ठति रजोरूपो हि सङ्कल्पः लोके सव्यवहारवान् ओम शांति 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 ओम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीशम्भो शरणं मम श्रीशम्भो शरणं मम Shri Shambho Sharanam Mama Shri Rama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Friends, so we have seen how every day going to different ashramas they sing Rama Katha with both Tantri and Tala with so much Madhura Swara that they used to take all those listeners into the ecstatic state of devotion. So, Gandharveshu, we have been to Gandharva Lokas, Kinnara Loka, Bhuloka, Deveshu, Devalaye, then Pataleshu, or Chaturmukha Gruha, Sarveshu Lokeshu, to all the worlds. Asmabihi Chirajivihi, we being Chiranjivis, Chirataram Drushtadisha Sarvataha. For such a long time, we have seen all places, all lokas, all directions. But Nagnyayi Idrusha Gita Vadya Garima, this type of Garima of Gita and Vadya, singing and music का जो गरिमा है, the completeness, the maturity, the beauty, the divinity, perfection, na ajnai, we never have come across it knowing. So to na adarshi, we have never seen anywhere with our eyes, na ashravi, we never heard. Neither with ears we heard, nor we saw with the eyes, nor we have known through our intellect such a garima of both mm, Gita Vadya Garima, the singing and the instruments. So maybe Kusha singing, Lava singing, Kusha playing, or both of them singing, both playing. You know, in all those Hindi movies of Lava Kusha, translated into different languages. First one was it in Telugu. You know, 1960s में आया ना विनुडु विनुडु रामायण गाथा विनुरे मनसारा. What a beautiful it was. क्या बढ़िया. अयोध्या नगराనికి రాజు దశరథ మహా. It is really engrossing. It pulls you into that. Then into other language that came. That was Lavakusha movie, Kushalava singing the Rama Gatha. So they certified. Nowhere we have heard or seen or came to know about the beauty and garima of both Gita and Vadya as these two are singing. So greatest of the certificate. And the four reasons for it is one is it is Rama Katha. Second is Rama is none other than Brahman. Third is it is taught by Sakshat Valmiki himself. Fourth is the singers are none other than Valmiki Shishya Sri Rama Sita Santan. अब देखो then it has to have that garima, isn't it? Not from this idea should come to us how our children, grandchildren also should be with that Gita Vadya Garima of Adhyatmikata in whatever the way it's possible. They can be the exponents on the kathas, they can be the singers on the bhajan kirtan, they can be the upasakas, they can be the meditators, they can be namasmarana wale. Kuch bhi ho, our children, grandchildren should be taught the entire Adhyatmika Shastra. And how the government will respond and quickly change all our literature and history books and bring the Sanatana Dharma, God knows. From 1947 up to 1952 से 87 तक entire Indian government में the education ministers were Muslims. That is why they only taught in all history books Akbar, Babar, these all nonsense Rakshasas. They taught. They never taught Ramayana where when elder brother goes to forest on the words of father and mother, the younger one serves him, going with him, giving up all comforts. The other brother never enters the kingdom, stays in Nandigrama and rules on behalf of his brother as his servant. And the fourth brother is a servant to that brother. These great Ramayana stories are not taught. But what taught are the stories of those Rakshasas in a colored manner who, for the sake of kingdom, killed their own brothers, killed their own fathers. You know, उनके history हमको पढ़ाए थे. We were so much denied of our own Sanatana Dharma Shastras. क्या रामायण कहता है चारों भाइयों ने त्याग किया एक दूसरे के लिए. दे आर नॉट टॉट बट व्हाट आर टॉट अस दीज व्हाट इज राक्षसा. उसको फिर ओ भाई अभी तक क्यों औरंगजेब रोड है इन दिल्ली में, आई डोंट नो, जिसने अपने पिताजी को मारकर राजा बना, फादर को, एंड अदर्स किल्ड हिज ब्रदर्स एंड ऑल. ऐसे दुष्टों का, दैट वाज द एजुकेशन मिनिस्ट्री. You all know history and we are all blind people, selfish. We Hindus are selfish, blind, भोगी. and कहते हैं हमारा एक का मोक्ष हो जाए तो हो जाएगा, राक्षस नहीं होता कभी. मोक्ष cannot be individual in this particular period. Now together we have to rise to the occasion. You understand? Instead of teaching the stories of Chhatrapati Shivaji and these Rana Prataps and the dharma of the Pandavas, how great it is it not? Story of Rama to save his wife, took the help of the monkeys, went and attacked Lanka and destroyed all Rakshasas. And the Katha Ramayana, when the wife again is disturbed by the Kauravas, whole Bhima, the Arjuna, finish all of them and protect the large of all the women folk. That is the history of ours. These are all Charitras teach subtly so many things. The Harishchandra stories, the Prahlada stories, the Shravana Kumara, the Hanumanji, Balakrishna, and the Nachiketa stories. Instead of teaching all of them, we are taught only negative things about our India. Snake charmer type of teachings. देखो even now अभी इतना slumber stupor we Hindus are there, शर्म नहीं आता. देखो अब करे क्या, कभी को तो दम घुटता है, करे क्या नहीं समझ में. दैट इज भाई हम चिल्लाते हैं रोज 6-7 क्लासेस, कम से कम ये वाइब्रेशन कहीं जावे, इसका असर कुछ हो. वही तो कहता हूँ भगवान, ऑफ दिस लाइफ एवरी आउंस ऑफ एनर्जी टाइम माइंड प्लीज सी दैट इट इज यूज्ड ओनली इन सर्विंग अवर ग्लोरियस सनातन धर्म, नथिंग एल्स. See, Valmiki ji taught the Ramayana Gatha to Kushalava and they went on singing that glory of Rama. Please, our job is to teach our children, grandchildren, never any Akbar Weaver third class stories. Just our Ramayana Katha, Bhagavad Katha, Upanishad Katha, Gita Katha, and how glorious and charactered and wonderful, valorous person with highest of the wisdom and values keep on teaching. यू डोंट वेट फॉर एनी अदर थिंग कि हाँ इनको कोई टीवी का चैनल दिखा, नहीं होता वो. द मोमेंट यू गिव रिमोट देम दे ओनली गो फॉर एंजॉयमेंट्स. टेक देम इनटू कॉन्फिडेंस, give them any bribe required, never mind, half an hour, 1 hour, they should be with us and we should teach them. In turn, that becomes a learning for us also. Greatest responsibility fulfilled. And I really salute and do pranam all spiritual organizations, all the great Mahatmas, all philanthropic organizations, all individuals who in this endeavor working day in and day out, because of which थोड़ा तो हमारा सनातन धर्म अभी जिंदा जागता है. बट इसको और इंटेंस प्योर करना है. Only from the purity and intense purity, the Shakti will come for it to stand on all onslaughts and defeat all enemies. ये तो हमारा रिक्वेस्ट है बाबा, है ना. सो देन व्हाट हैपेंड, वी हैव सीन कुशलव जन्म नामकरणम यज्ञोपवीत संस्कार अध्ययनम एंड देन रामगाथा, देन सुस्वर, दे आर सिंगिंग एवरीवेयर, गेटिंग प्रेज्ड एंड ऑल, ये सब चल रहा है. इसके बाद क्या हुआ कि एवं स्तुवद्भिः अखिलैर् मुनिभिः प्रतिवासरम. So like us, without a break, even a day, every day they used to go and sing in one or the other Muni Rishi Sabha. They must be having कुछ थोड़ा पढ़ाया, अगले हफ्ते और थोड़ा इस क्लास में, next days to other place. Like we have 6 classes every day, every text little we study. बाकी कल उन्होंने भी ऐसे ही कहा किया होगा. So every place they used to go every day. After that, आसाते सुखम एकांते वाल्मीकि आश्रमे चिरम. So they come back and आराम से take rest in Valmiki ashram. This was going on for long time. The best way of spending the time. Valmiki ji also was happy and was encouraging them in that. So this is a camera shifted to the Sita Rama after The camera from Shatrughna finishing Lavanasura and establishing Rajyam. Now again camera shifted to Ayodhya. What Bhagavan Rama is doing. So, Atha Mangala Vachakam Ramaha Bhagavan Rama also Ashwamedha Adin Chakara Bahudakshinan Yajnan. So many yajnas starting from Ashwamedha, Rama went on getting done Bahudakshinan, giving lot of dakshinas to Ritviks and Brahmanas, which goes in which saying it goes without saying that he was conducting those yajnas in big way with all the big arrangements. अश्वमेधादि लॉट ऑफ यज्ञास श्री राम जी. बट राम जी तो सीता जी तो वहां नहीं है, कैसे कर सकते हैं? शी इज नॉट, शी इज इन द जंगल बट शी इज इन द शरीर ओनली. So what he used to do was Swarnamayim Sitam Vidhaya. A golden Sita he made, she will be there next to him. Dharmapatni to hona chahiye yajna agadi mein. So with her being there, he used to do that Vipuladyutihi, the Lord with so much of tejas and kanti and wisdom, he used to conduct a lot of yajnas. Major of big of them are the Ashwamedhadi yajna. Then what happened? Tasmin Vitane, when he used to conduct those big yajnas, Rushayah Sarve, all the rishis of fame and name of that time, Rajarshayah, then the Rajarshis also. Here Rishi means you can take it as directly Brahma Rishi. Rajarshi means Rajas who became Rishi after the retirement. Brahmanas becoming Rishi or Brahma Rishis. So lot of Brahma Rishis, Rajarshi, then Brahmana, great Brahmanas, Kshatriyaha, Rajas, Vaishyaha, Samajagmuhu, they used to come on invitation or without invitation, Didrukshavaha, to take part in that yajna. Common invitation must be there to all of them for all the time. And seeing their convenience, they used to come. Like we have common invitation given to all of you for the Jnana Yajnas every day, which we do 6 classes. Whichever is convenient to whoever, they come. So in this way, lot of Rajarshis, Brahmarshis, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, they used to come and get blessings. Like in temples, every day the Nitya Puja goes on. Sometimes 40 days of Mandala, 6 months. They keep on doing. The onlookers, visitors, which whenever they possible, they go. Like Ganapati Utsav, 11 दिन. जिनको जिस दिन possible है जाते हैं. So to Navaratra, 9 days. Whenever it is possible to go and come. In that way, Ramji was doing great yajnas for the Loka Kalyana, thus engaging people actively, dynamically in the worship of the Lord, the Ishvara Paramatma, and those invitation to all days to go. So a Raja should conduct yajnas. है ना? हमारे प्रधानमंत्री अभी डरते हैं थोड़ा, इतना नहीं कर रहे. चलो थोड़ा मंदिरों को कर रहे हैं. अब उनको ना संभालना भी है ना. You can't take any wrong because it has a big effect on the entire Hindu dharma. Because सब ऐसे आंख लगाकर देख रहे हैं ना, टू अटैक. अपोजिशन तो है ही इतना स्ट्रांग. द अदर क्रिश्चियन इस्लाम जड़ उनसे जुड़ गए अभी खलिस्तानी, सब रेडी टू पाउंस अपॉन. वो इज वेरी कॉशियस एंड केयरफुल. मैक्सिमम जितना कर सके बेचारा, ही इज डूइंग इट, दो दैट डूइंग इज मिनिमम इन माई दृष्टि, बिकॉज सो मच हैज टू बी डन फॉर सनातन धर्म. But to support to him, you and I as a tiny individuals at our own level, practicing Sanatana Dharma, doing propaganda at our own level, praying to the Lord, if we can also add little like the Girahari in the bridge made by the Vanaras for them to go to Lanka, है ना, ऐसा हम अपने तरफ से भी सहयोग करेंगे तो आई एम श्योर दैट द प्रिस्टाइन ग्लोरी ऑफ सनातन धर्म happens. Sanatana Dharma is never in the pomp and posh of outer happenings. You may light 1 crore of deepams. The point is, in your heart, the Jnana Deepa is lit or not. That's more important than outside burning so much of oil or electricity or candles. That's all okay. The outer things always in our Hinduism are the expressions and symbols of the inner purities, inner devotions. Without the inner thing, outer things only an entertainment, a mechanical process. I was happy the other day for that Karod Deepotsava when the Pradhan Mantri he came. He talked about the importance of Diya. He talked about light the Jnana Jyoti in the hearts. It's a great thing. It is being spoken, not that the praja are not knowing it. Awareness है, but problem क्या हो रहा है in Sanatana, in the modern world, everywhere, especially in India, is as much the Rishi Muni individuals, gurus are trying for the establishment of Sanatana Dharma more faster than is the Bhautika Vada also growing and competing. Therefore, the people innocent are suffering in between these two. They are getting churned between these two. है ना, बोलते हैं ना, दो पत्थर के बीच में रगड़ जाना. When they come to spirituality, the whole world and bhoga get remembered. When they indulge in that and get tired, they think, Agare Kshantavyo Parada Shivishyo Bho, let me do the Aradhana. See that problem? Then solution kya hai? Technically, tactfully, intelligently, the government as well as individuals have to reduce the Bhautikavad. Then to the Adhyatmikata, the Bala will come. Without reducing the भौतिकवाद, इतना भी बल दो आध्यात्मिकता को, फिर वो गहरा नहीं होता. You understand? Even though one side we say when the आध्यात्मिकता बढ़ता है उसके असर में भौतिकवाद कम होगा, but it is both complementary. You cannot take one thing for granted. We have to do both. Like you start Ram Mandir, you start all of them, but in the hearts of people, if the Ram Mandir is not established, the Ram Mandir also will be like any other mandirs. 50 20 साल 30 साल थोड़ा शौक लगेगा उसका, बिकॉज नया मंदिर 500 साल के बाद बना. बट दैट्स नॉट सफिशिएंट. गुड दैट इसको पूरा एक वैदिक सिटी बना रहे हैं अयोध्या को. एंड यू एंड आई आल्सो हैव टू सपोर्ट नॉट ओनली दैट राम मंदिर, जन्म कृष्ण मंदिर, शिव मंदिर, सारे जहाँ इतना आध्यात्मिकता होए वहां वो शुड स्प्रेड टू द एंटायर यूनिवर्स. ये मेरे संकल्प प्रार्थनाएं निरंतर होते रहते. इसके अलावा मैं क्या कर सकूं, छोटा बच्चा. So Ramji was doing yajnas, all of them used to come. फिर क्या हुआ उसमें कि वाल्मीकि ही अपि, once Valmiki ji also thought of going. Therefore, Sangruhya is collected whom? Gayantau tau Kushilavau. Now, by that time, with practice, they have become experts now. That greatly singing Kushalava, he took along with him. He also reached to that Yagdashala once. So, Jagama Rushivatasya Samipam Muni Pungavaha. So, that place, especially for the Rishi Muni, it is arranged. तो ब्राह्मणों को अलग, क्षत्रियों को अलग, वैश्यों को अलग, राजाओं को अलग, राजर्षियों को अलग, ब्रह्मर्षियों को अलग. So different places are made convenient to them for their own upasanas, anushtanas. बस इतना ही. So he went to that Yajnavata where Rushivatasya in that Yajnashala Munipungavaha. Okay. Then what happened there? Tatra Ekante Sthitam. Once Valmiki was all alone. Shantam, observability, the mind is free from anything to be done. सब कुछ हो चुका है. समाधि विरमे, because he just came out of the समाधि स्थिति. योग समाधि, असम प्रज्ञान समाधि, ये ऋतंबरा प्रज्ञा में जाकर enjoying that तत्व स्थिति, came back for the vyavahara out into the उत्थान स्थिति. Sri Valmiki ji was at that time, because just came out of samadhi sthiti, his mani ashanta. To him, to that Valmiki ji, Kushaha papracha Valmiki. No, in a Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki ji himself goes to ask Narad ji. Tapasvadhyaya niratam Naradam tapasvi Valmiki, that Vagvidam varam to the Naradam paripapracha Munipungavam. Kon vasmin sampratam loke gunaman ityadi. So here also Kusha asks Valmiki ji. So Kusha papracha Valmiki. तो what did वाल्मीकि को पूछा कृष्ण ने? ज्ञान शास्त्रम. Okay, he wanted the ज्ञान शास्त्र. In between, katha antare means in between the bhakti shastra. Bhakti anyway, he taught Rama katha, but jnana also he wanted. Kusha. Therefore he asked. Now, in these two shlokas, the humbleness with which Kusha asks Valmiki ji, that shows how a shishya has to be when we go to the Guru to gain knowledge from him. So, Kusha papracha Valmikim Jnana Shastram Katha Antare. So, what did he ask? Bhagavan, O Lord, Shrotumichhami, I am desirous of listening. Sankshepat, precisely in short, Bhavataha, from you alone. What? Akhilam, everything. In short, but main details completely. I want to listen from you. I am Jignasu, Jnatumicha, Shushrushu, Shrotumicha. What are the things you want to listen and know, my dear Kusha? Only two things he asks. First one, Dehinaha samsrutehe bandaha katham utpadyate drudaha. For the Dehi, for the Jiva, druda samsara bandha, how it happens? Such a very firmly rooted, strong bondage to the samsara, to the human beings or jivas, how it is happening. That's what Konama bandha, katamesha agataha, katam pratistasya. The first three questions out of seven in Viveka Chudamani, Shishya approaching the Shankar Guru, asking him. In fact, Shankar Bhagavan himself is Shishya and Guru there. So the first three are, there is a first question. Drudaha samstrutair bandha katham dehinaha. From where the strong bondage to samsara, upadi tadatmya, taking the world as real and suffering so much, ho kaise raha? Then the second half of the question is obviously what it is. Katham vimuchyate dehi dudabandhat bhavavidhat. Abhidana, Abhideya, we are seeing it. The named as Bhava Samsara. The Samsara named this Bandha. Katham vimuchyate dehi. How this dehi can get liberated from this Samsara Bandha. There also Katham vimoksha kosavanatma paramah kahatma tayor viveka kathametad uchyatam. The second four questions ask about मोक्ष देर इन विवेक चुनावी. तो देखो यहाँ कुश के मुख से यहाँ व्यास जी पूछवा रहे हैं, why this bandhana or what is the bandhana to samsara, drudha, and from this drudha bandhana samsara how one can get liberated. So katham vimuchyate dehi drudha bandhat bhavavidhat. Bhava named samsara bandhan se how dehi can get liberated. Vaktumarasi, oh Lord, hey Guru, hey Valmiki ji, you deserve to tell us Sarvagnya. You are a Sarvagnya. Mahyam Shishyayate. To me, who is your disciple? Hey Muni. Hey Muni, I am your disciple. Please, you deserve to teach me. You should teach me. I want to know. Now, to this, Valmiki Maharaj, from 40th mantra up to 56, in this Solaha Shloka, beautifully teaches. Okay, and this goes in similarity with what Vasishtaji teaches Ramayana Yoga Vasishta. And you know on what basis everything is taught here is only one, no second thing. He says Sankalpa is the Karana of all Bandhana, in as much as the Sankalpa alone is the Karana for Moksha. Such a powerful, useful, most beautiful answer. Jnana Upadesha, Sadhana Upadesha, Sri Valmiki is going to teach. How the bandhana happens? Sankalpa se hi, और मोक्ष भी संकल्प से ही होता. We will study this 16 shlokas. May not be many days, but minimum 2-3 days तो हमको लगेंगे. Let us, though it is a repetition because so many shastras we are studying, but we are so lucky, fortunate, every day we forget whatever we listen. Therefore, good that we again listen. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरे अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तकेकि घनागना रोग भरोत दंभोलेर मृत्युदारु कुठारिकायै नमो नमः. ओम नासै रोग हरे समपीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. शिवस्मरणम्. ओम ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Vajra Nakaya, Vidmahe, Tikshna Daggashraya, Dhimahi, Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat, Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya, Prahladaya Cha, Om Vajra Nakaya, Vidmahe, Tikshna Daggashraya, Dhimahi, Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat, Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Lakshmi Narasimhaya, प्रह्लादाय च ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गष्टाय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात् ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च राम नामम राम 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 राम. May Lord bless us with the beautiful quality of enjoying deeply all of these our spiritual sadhanas of attending the satsang, studying the shastras, and doing all other our upasanas. May we find more and more taste, sweetness, and depth in them, so that with so much of longing and love, we wait for these programs and do them sincerely every day. May we not get bored, not get distracted, not get disinterested. O Lord, please bless us in this one boon. May your Maya not overpower us to take us away from this blessed path. We know your Maya is Duratya, we cannot conquer it. Definitely, we are going to be defeated if we directly encounter it. Neither we want to get defeated, nor we want to fight with Maya. We just want your blessings that see to it that we get more and more taste, more and more joy, more and more love, more and more commitment, more and more involvement, more and more depth in all these Adhyatmika sadhanas which you are making us do. O Lord, please be kind to bless. Now Rama Sahasranamavali 500 to 600. Om Parasmai Namaha, Om Samagayaya Namaha, Om Priyaya Namaha, Om Akruraya Namaha, Om Punyakirtaye Namaha, Om Sulochanaya Namaha, Om Punyaya Namaha, Om Punyadhikaya Namaha, Om Purvasmai Namaha, Om Purnaya Namaha, Om Puraitre Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Jatilaya Namaha, Om Kalmashadvanta Prabhanjana Vibhavasave Namaha, Om Avyaktalakshanaaya Namaha, Om Avyaktaaya Namaha, Om Dashasya Dvipakesarine Namaha, Om Kalanidhaye Namaha, Om Kalanathaya Namaha, Om Kamalanandavardhanaya Namaha, Om Jaine Namaha, Om Jitaraye Namaha, Om Sarvadaye Namaha, Om Shamanaya Namaha, Om Bhavabhanjanaya Namaha, Om Alankarishnave Namaha, Om Achalaya Namaha, Om Rochishnave Namaha, Om Vikramottamaya Namaha, Om Ashave Namaha, Om Shabdapataye Namaha, Om Shabdagocharaya Namaha, Om Ranjanaya Namaha, Om Raghave Namaha, Om Nishabdaya Namaha, Om Pranavaya Namaha, Om Maline Namaha, Om Stulaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vilakshanaya Namaha, Om Atmayonaye Namaha, Om Ayonaye Namaha, ओम सप्तजिह्वाय नमः, ओम सहस्रपदे नमः, ओम सनातनतमाय नमः, ओम स्रग्मिणे नमः, स्रग्मिणे नमः, ओम पेशलाय नमः, ओम जविनाम्बराय नमः, ओम शक्तिमते नमः, ओम शंखभृते नमः, ओम नाथाय नमः, ओम गदापद्मरथाङ्गभृते नमः, ओम निरीहाय नमः, ओम निर्विकल्पाय नमः, ओम चिद्रूपाय नमः, ओम वीतसाध्वसाय नमः, ओम शताननाय नमः, ओम सहस्राक्षाय नमः, ओम शतमूर्तये नमः, ओम घनप्रभाय नमः, ओम हृत्पुण्डरीकशयनाय नमः, ओम कठिनाय नमः, ओम द्रवाय नमः, ओम उग्राय नमः, ओम ग्रहपतये नमः, ओम श्रीमते नमः, ओम समर्थाय नमः, ओम अनर्थनाशनाय नमः, ओम अधर्मशत्रवे नमः, ओम रक्षोघ्नाय नमः, ओम पुरुहूताय नमः, ओम पुरुष्टुताय नमः, ओम ब्रह्मगर्भाय नमः, ओम बृहद्गर्भाय नमः, ओम धर्मधेनवे नमः, ओम धनागमाय नमः, ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः, ओम ज्योतिष्मते नमः, ओम सुललाटाय नमः, ओम सुविक्रमाय नमः, ओम शिवपूजारताय नमः, ओम श्रीमते नमः, ओम भवानी प्रियकृते नमः, ओम वशिने नमः, ओम नराय नमः, ओम नारायणाय नमः, ओम श्यामाय नमः, ओम कपर्दिने नमः, ओम नीललोहिताय नमः, ओम रुद्राय नमः, ओम पशुपतये नमः, ओम स्थाणवे नमः, ओम विश्वामित्राय नमः, ओम द्विजेश्वराय नमः, ओम मातामहाय नमः, ओम मातरीश्वरे नमः, ओम विरिञ्चाय नमः, ओम विष्टरश्रवसे नमः, ओम सर्वभूतानामक्षोभ्याय नमः, ओम चण्डाय नमः, ओम सत्यपराक्रमाय नमः, ओम श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिने परब्रह्मणे नमः। नारायण 600 हो गया, 4 दिन में हो जाएगा. Then we'll see what are there next. Okay. Yesterday in our Ribhugeetha 3rd chapter, we enjoyed the beautiful rendering chanting in which our Ribhu doing the stuti of Lord Shiva, having heard from him the essence of the entire Tattva Jnana in those 97 mantras of chapter 2. Now, in response to the stuti of the Ribhu, Lord Shiva's blessings or Skanda's commentary, then Bhagwan Shiva blessing, we see that. Om Namo Narayana. 1 minute. Rama Rama Narayana Hari Govinda. So here Jaigi Shavya Rishi asks Shanmukha Bhagwan about Shiva Rahasya. Shanmukha Bhagwan is telling him what Bhagwan Shiva himself taught to the Ribhu Rishi, which Ribhuji came down after listening from Shiva, taught to all the other Rishimuni. Okay, beautiful. Let us try 10 minutes. Om Shri Shiva Rahasyam Shri Ribhugita अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः विंशति श्लोक आरम्भः श्लोकादारभ्य स्कंद उवाच ओम. Let us chant from 19th mantra. Om Koti Janma Viprakarma Shuddha Chitta Vartmanam Shrauta Siddha Shuddha Bhasma Dagdha Sarva Varshmanam Rudra Bhukta Medhya Bhukti Dagdha Sarva Papanam Rudra Sukti Ukti Bhakti Bhukti Mukti Dayikam Purahara Ishta Tushti Mukti Lasya Vasana Bhakti Basa Kaila Samisha Ashulabhyate. Skanda Uvacha Om Tatastutya Toshitash ततस्तुत्यातोषितः शम्भुः तमाहरुभुमीश्वरः प्रसन्नः करुणाम्भोधिः अम्भोजसुतमोचनः अम्भोजसुतमोदनः ईश्वरः. ओम वेदान्तपाठपठनेन हठादियोगैः श्रीनीलकण्ठपदभक्तिविकुण्ठभावाः ये कर्मठा इति वरा हरिसौरिगेः सालावृकैर्वरकठोरकुठारघातैः भिन्नोत्तमाङ्गहृदयाश्च भुसुण्डिभिस्ते भिक्षासनाचरटरास भवद्भ्रमन्ति विद्युच्चञ्चलजीवितेऽपि न मनाक् उत्पद्यते शाम्भवी भक्तिर्भीमपदाम्बुजोत्तमपदे भस्मत्रिपुण्ड्रेऽपि च रुद्राक्षामल रुद्र सूक्ति जपने निष्ठा कनिष्ठात्मनाम विष्ठा विष्टकुनिष्ठ कष्टकुदियाम दुष्टात्मनां सर्वदा भ्रष्टानां दुरदुष्टतो जनिजरा नाशेन नष्टात्मनां ज्येष्ठ श्री शिविविष्ट चारुचरणां भोजार्चनानादरः तेनानिष्ट परंपरा समुदयैः अष्टाकृतेर्न स्मृतिः विष्टा पूरित दुर्मुखेषु नरके भ्रष्टे चिरं संस्थितिः अज्ञायत्येषु विज्ञाः सुरवर निकरं स्तोत्र शास्त्रादितुष्टं सत्राशं मन्त्रमात्रैर्विधिभीतधिया सामभागैर्यजन्ति श्राद्धे श्रद्धा हरण वर्ण हरण भ्रान्तरूपान् पितॄंस्ते तत्तश्रद्धा समुदितमनः स्वान्तरा शम्भुमीशं नाभ्यश्चरन्ति प्रणतशरणं मोक्षदं मां महेशम् आर्याः सर्वसमर्चनेन सततं दूर्वादलैः कोमलैः बिल्वाखर्वदलैश्च शङ्करमहा भागं हृदं तत्सदा पर्वस्वप्यविशेषितेन मनसा गर्वं विहायादरात् दुर्गान्यासु तरन्ति शङ्करकृपा पीयूषधारारसैः श्रीचन्द्रचूडचरणाम्बुजपूजनेन कालं नयन्ति पशुपाशविमुक्तिहेतोः भावाः परं भसितफाललसत्त्रिपुण्ड्र रुद्राक्षकङ्कणलसत् करदण्डयुग्माः पञ्चाक्षर प्रणवसूक्तधिया वदन्ति नामानि शाम्भव मनोहरदानि शम्भो मुक्तिप्रदानि सततं शिवभक्तवर्याः ये बिल्वमूलशिवलिङ्गसमर्चनेन कालं नयेत् विमलकोमलबिल्वपत्रैः नो तस्य कालजवयं भवतापपापं सन्तापभूपजनितं भजतां महेशं शश्वद्विशेष भजतां विशेषम् महेशम शश्वद्विश्वेशपादौ यमशमनियमैर्भूतिरुद्राक्षगात्रः विश्वत्रस्तो भुजङ्गाङ्गदवरगिरिजा नायके लब्धभक्तिः मुग्धोऽप्यध्यात्मविद्यो भवति भवहरस्यार्चया प्राप्तकामः शब्दैरब्धशतेऽपि नैव सलभेत ज्ञानं न तर्कभ्रमैः मीमांसाद्वैतस्तथाद्वयपदं किं साङ्ख्यसङ्ख्यावद योगायास परम्परादिभीतैर् वेदान्तकान्तारके श्राम्यन् भक्तिविवर्जितेन मनसा शम्भोः पदे मुक्तये किं गङ्गया वा मकरे प्रयाग स्नानेन वा योगमखक्रियाद्यैः यत्रार्चितं लिङ्गवरं शिवस्य तत्रैव सर्वार्थपरम्परा स्यात् श्रीशैलो हिमभूतरो रुणगिरिर्वृद्धात्रिगोपर्वतौ श्रीमद्धेमसभाविहार भगवन् नृत्तं त्रिनेत्रो गिरः कैलासोत्तरदक्षिणौ च भगवान् यत्रार्चने शङ्करः लिङ्गे सन्निहितो वसत्यनुदिनं शाङ्गस्य हृत्पङ्कजे तत्राविमुक्तं शशिचूडवासम् ओङ्कारकालञ्जर रुद्रकोटिं गङ्गाबुधेः सङ्गममम्बिकापति प्रियं तु गोकर्णक सह्यजातटं यत्राभ्यर्जगतं महेश करुणा पूर्णं तु तूर्णं हृदा लिङ्गं पूजितमप्यपास्तदुरितं तीर्थानि गङ्गादयः पुण्याश्चाश्रमसङ्घका गिरिवर क्षेत्राणि शम्भोः पदं भक्तियुक्तभजनेन महेशे शक्तिवज्जगदिदं परिभाति कर्मन्दि वृन्दापि वेदमौली सिद्धान्तवाक्यकलनेऽपि भवन्ति मन्दाः कामादिबद्धहृदयाः सितभस्मपुण्ड्र रुद्राक्ष शङ्कर समर्चनतो विहीनाः हीना भवन्ति बहुधापि अबुधा भवन्ति मत्प्रेम वासभवनेषु विहीनवासाः अष्टम्यामष्टमूर्तिर्निशि शशि दिवसे सोमचूडन्तु मुक्त्यै भूतायां भूतनाथं दृशभसित धृतभसित तनुर्वीतदोषे प्रदोषे गव्यैः पञ्चामृताद्यैः फलवर जरसैर्बिल्वपत्रैश्च लिङ्गे तुङ्गे शाङ्गेऽप्यसङ्गो भजति यत हृदा नक्तभुक्त्यैकभक्तः ज्ञानानुत्पत्तये ज्ञानानुत्पत्तये तद्धरि विधिसमता बुद्धिरीशानमूर्तौ भस्माक्षाधुतिरीशलिङ्गभजना शून्यं तु दुर्मासनं दुर्मानसं शम्भोस्तीर्थमहत्सुतीर्थवरके निन्दापरे शाङ्करे श्रीमद्रुद्ध च पाद्यतोह करणात् ज्ञानं न चोत्पद्यते ईशोत्कर्षधियैकलिङ्गनियमात् अभ्यर्चनं भस्मधृको रुद्राक्षामलसारमन्त्रसुमः पञ्चाक्षरे जापि नाम ईशस्थाननिवासशाम्भवकथा भक्तिश्च सङ्कीर्तनं भक्तस्यार्चनतो भवेत् सुमः ज्ञानं परं मुक्तिदम् आद्यन्तयोर्यः प्रणवेन युक्तं श्रीरुद्रमन्त्रं प्रजपत्यघग्नं तस्याङ्घ्रिरेणुं शिरसा वहन्ति ब्रह्मादयः स्वागनिवृत्तिकामाः अपूर्वाथर्वोक्ता श्रुतिशिरसि विज्ञानमनघं महाकर्वाज्ञान प्रशमनकरं यो विरचयेत् मुने हृत्पर्वाणां विशसनकरं सप्तमनुभिर्व्रतं शीर्षण्यं यो विरचयति तस्येदमुदितं गुरौ यस्य प्रेम श्रुतिशिरसि सूत्रार्थपदगं मयि श्रद्धा वृद्धा भवति किल तस्यैष सुलभः अनन्यो मार्गोऽयम् अकथितमिदं त्वय्यपि मुदा यदा गोप्यो मुग्धे सुविहितमुनिष्वेव दिशवै स्कन्दः इति स्तुत्वा शम्भोः प्रमुदितमनास्त्वेष सर्वुः इति स्तुता शम्भोः इति स्तुत्वा शम्भोः प्रमुदितमनास्त्वेष सर्वुः मुनिर्नत्वा देवं नगमगपदीशस्य निलयं यतो गंगा तुंगा प्रपतति हिमाद्रेः शिखरतः मुनीन्द्रेष्वाहेदं तदपि शृणु विप्रोत्तमहृदा रुभुः पतन्त्वशनयोः मुहुर्गिरिवरैः समुद्रोर्वरा पतन्त्वशनयो मुहुर्गिरिवरैः समुद्रोर्वरा भवत्वदर संप्लवाग्रहगणाः सुरायान्त्वगः भवज्जनिमपूजनान् मम मनो न यात्यन्यतः शपामि प्रपदे प्रभोस्तव सरोरुहाभेहर इति श्रीशिवरहस्ये शङ्कराख्ये षष्ठांशे शिवरुहसंवादो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, in this third chapter, after the great stuti of Prabhu, Lord Shiva says so beautifully, every sadhana is fruitless if one doesn't do properly Shiva Puja, Shiva Aradhana. Without Shiva Puja, Shiva Upasana, Brahma Jnana, Vedanta, Tattva Jnana can never come. That portion is there elaborately said in this chapter which we chanted. What I advise is, for me also, find a time, get the book, this one with meaning, and just read the meaning once. Ek bar. I tell you what, a tremendous amount of transformation inside happens. That too, this Kartika Masa, we are doing Adhyatma Ramayana taught by Lord Shiva. We are doing Shiva Parada Kshamapana Stotram also. And this one, Shiva given Jnanam we are doing. It is worthy. Now with this, almost the introduction of the Jaigi Shavya Rishi Skandha Samvada. Then Bhagwan Shiva Rubhu Samvada, all over. Now what knowledge Rubhu heard from Shiva, now onwards in the next entire 20 chapters, he goes on narrating to the rishis in which pure Brahma Jnana, Tattva Jnana, how to do Manana Chintana, that will be there. I feel in one life I should get a chance to discuss on this RIBHUGEETha. Bhagwan, I know that Shakti is not there. Now, at least after 1,000 lives, give that power to be able to study and satsang kare on that. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhurбhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Dhanaya Samanaya Brahmane. Don't miss these classes. I know it is tough to manage with so many of things you have to do in the service of the whole cosmos. Yet find time. You are the one without whom the world cannot run, including me. We are the ones, sab bhoj utare. Even then, Bhagwan ka meherbani karte hue, let us take some time for our study of Shastras. Don't be wise like other people who miss all the classes. Remain otherwise. Om Nadatra Suryo Bhatina Chandra Tarakam Nema Vidyuto Bhandivuto Tameva Bhantavarvati Tasya Vasasam Om Narayana Vidmaya Vasu Tatpurusha Vidmaya Tannordru Dasarata Vidmaya Sita Lava Tannoram Anjaneya Vidmaya Tannorva मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मने गुणक ब्रह्मलोकादाशेषम एरी में गुरु पुरो वाक्य नमो ब्रह्माज्ञ बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूतमिदा शोक पुराण समस्तना धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराणिता शास्त्र की जय वेद व्यास सुखदेव सूत भागवत आचार्य की जय वेद व्यास वस्त वाल्मीकि विश्वास तुलसीदास रामायणाचार्य की जय हिरण्य गर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास आदि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती मध्य हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदि बला शक्ति माता की जय श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय श्री शिव भगवान की जय श्री रूप भगवान की जय रूप गीता आदि समस्त दिव्य शास्त्र की जय बोलो भाई समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय भारत माता की जय वैदिक संस्कृति की जय सनातन धर्म की जय अध्यात्मक जीवन विधान की जय देखो आई वेंट टुडे एंड वोटेड दिख रहा है सो एज ए responsible citizen I have done the voting. I know the party to which I have voted it will not win because the people have, I don't know what's the trend that's going to be. Whatever, already the things have come, exit polls in all the 5 states. You and I have already seen them. Jo bhi ho, but fulfilling the responsibility. Trying my best to vote for the best. I'm very happy, delighted for it. Fulfill the job responsibility. Not only in giving the vote, but even subsequently in cooperation, coordination with the entire humanity, rules, regulation, dharma, and shastra. Let us be addition to the beauty of this world, not to the non-beauty. Let us add spiritual beauty, beauty of the culture, tradition, beauty of the what do you call the character, the contributions. Every तरह हम भगवान इस पूरे विश्व का में कल्याण एडिशन करते रहना पॉजिटिव का. Then the elections national will come in 6 months. Please do propaganda in such way that the right government is selected, and then youth also must be empowered in all this wisdom because the life further is theirs. Ours to ho gaya, kahani kya hai? We will be here for some time. We are all guests now, isn't it? So, and whatever the lifespan we are given, like anyone, in that while doing our own Atma Uddhara, whatever we can do, the Hita to the Jagat as well as to the Dharma, we do that. Finally, look back, there should be only joy that thank God I have not done the Papa, and thank God I have done all the Dharma and Punya and Sadhana. If this satisfaction with that we go, like last 4 years, there is a fulfillment, at least in one regard, that we are studying Shastras, which is not complete. We have to do the understand, we have to do the sadhana, we have to do the dhyana. ये सब भी धीरे धीरे ऐड होंगे, but something is better than nothing. So that way we can have a little fulfillment. Add to it more and more. Celebrate the opportunity given called as a life. The real celebration is aggressively utilizing it for the best of the purposes. With this only we started our early morning today. Aitare Upanishad class, 20 minutes of introduction. With the same thing, we are concluding. Thank every one of you for this patient participation. Please be regular, serious, sincere. Inform your friends. Let us join the study of Shastras and do our best. Thank you, one and all. Wish you happy last month of this year. जी थैंक यू जी. हम्म, एक मिनट एक मिनट. यस सी यू ऑल टुमारो. थैंक यू. हाँ आप कहिए.